Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
I don't know if you knew this or what you think of this, but
yeah, I want to ask you about
very recently, and I mean very recently, she just started toweling off after
completely
showers, and I was like, what?
She
was getting dressed wet, and then I was like, did you like that? And she was like, no, it upset me every day.
Every day. My whole life, Dr. Drew.
But she was hit with a bat also.
I was
in the
not.
head.
No, I think she needs to make a few Instagram posts so we can analyze and be objective about this.
Well, no, here's what I do. I would get out
Why
of the shower.
do you do that?
I would get out of the shower and I just wouldn't completely dry off because
Why?
I was anxious. I feel like it's a waste of time. And I would just be like, I just want to get on to the next thing. So then I would hurry.
There has to be some sort of reinforcement to that behavior. It's too non-psychological. You know what I mean? It is behavioral. You're getting something out of it. It's reinforcing something, or it's convincing myself that I'm actually
was like
saving
on
time.
top of stuff.
I'm a time saver.
I'm an efficient person.
I would even say, because there's usually most
I feel
people,
your dad here.
It's a time
I feel
saver.
your dad like beating you up or something at times, or somebody was like, Christina.
Hurry up. Yeah, my mother, because I was you are too slow in the morning, and she put me on a schedule.
I literally heard an accent saying that to her.
And
I know she had an accent too.
You had 5 minutes to have a shower, and then you get dressed, and you have the thing, and she was always, time was a deal in the morning.
Put that away.
Yeah, right, I know. Put that away?
The mom shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm in therapy. Yeah, I do it. Come on, once a week, bro. Yeah.
And you stop
I stopped the behavior, and now I take my time and I do better self-care. Excellent. And I wear the clothes I want to wear. That's another thing I was doing where I was like, I can't wear this. I'm saving it.
Was your mom also from the same country as your dad?
Yeah, both from Hungary.
Oh, yeah.
They escaped in 1969.
Both smart? Super smart?
I don't know about that. I mean,
Hungarians are super smart.
A lot are.
Super smart.
Some of them. Now, wait, can I ask you one the very serious question, too?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
We discussed a woman on the show, a friend of his. This woman used to have intercourse with her boyfriend when she was on her period, and then she would insist on licking him clean after.
Yeah.
Now,
it's some sort of she's like a
you want to know the craziest
like
part?
an elk or something. Yeah. It's like she's
this is the craziest
buffalo.
part. She's a doctor.
What?
Yeah.
She's a
What's
doctor.
that?
She claims she's what kind of doctor?
It was like ear, nose, and throat.
Right, look at him. He's like, it's not even a doctor.
No, I'm thinking, thank
Call
goodness
yourself
she's
a doctor.
limited to that part of the body.
Yeah. She was turned on by it, man. She really
she was
liked
turned on by it.
Yeah, so first time they hooked up, she was on her period.
Wait.
Well, you have to sit back, Dr. Drew.
Oh, because the
Camera.
camera hit in front of your
sorry.
camera? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I wonder what's bothering Tom.
No, he's
it's
telling me.
So the first time they hooked up,
who's what kind of cool guy is the guy?
The guy is actually
These are normal people.
a successful. They're both like
Not a comedian.
Not a comedian.
Okay.
Working in the private sector, doing well.
Okay.
He had recently divorced. Meets her, I think on an app.
She's from this country.
Yes,
yes,
yes, and
She's American?
yes, she's American.
So there's no weird practice that we're sort of coming upon.
No,
here. Okay.
and so the first time they do it, she
cannot
does
judge Tom. You cannot judge.
Right. She goes, hey, by the way, I'm on my period, and almost like, how is that going to bother you? He's like, we're adults. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Does it? Obviously there's something to clean up. She's like, oh, I'll clean it up, and just starts doing it herself with her mouth. And then he's like, holy shit. And
was it like immediately upon climax? And it's is there somebody cool going to be?
No.
No, that was
immediately a part of the climax, and therefore it's just part of a I'm into it. I'm showing you how into you I am. Kind of.
He
nonsense.
said that she was like, we're done. Like sex was
Time
over.
to clean up.
And it's like, I'll clean you up.
And you thought she was going to go grab a washcloth.
Yes. And that they had sex again like a month later, and this time she just like went for it, and he was like, it was freaking me out,
So he timed it so she was on her period again.
No, like they had sex over the course of the next few weeks.
They were regular partners now, so they're in a relationship.
They're starting to date.
But then when she had a period,
then
that's
she was
when
like,
she decided it's time to clean up again.
Yes.
Right. What's going on there? Is that okay? Is it okay to lick up your own menstrual blood?
It's like dogs licking off the placenta.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
it's hot, right?
No.
I mean, it's obviously a
primitive
kink, some kind of kink. What is it?
I wonder if she thinks she's showing something like
I'm hot. I'm
hot. I'm into you. I'm nasty. I'm that into you.
Yeah, but
that's the best I can make of it.
But she likes it. I mean, it's not her first.
That's the worst I can make of it.
Yeah.
That it's something.
I don't think it was like I like you. She's like I like my blood, and
Is that a thing? Can people enjoy the taste of their own menstrual
You were the
blood?
goth chick. Maybe didn't you go into vampire ever?
No, that was lame. I think we knew, like, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
so I'll wear a cape in the summertime, but I'm not going to eat blood.
So we've been encouraging people to sell their panties and their feet pics online.
Sell them?
Yeah, because there's a whole market there for it.
It's a lot of money to be made.
I heard something. Somebody was selling their bathwater.
Yes, that Delphine girl. She's and it's sold out. Like people like
instantly.
Yeah. So
and what did they do with it? They were drinking it, masturbating.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
You know, one thing. This is the one thing when I hear those kinds of stories and look at cool guys. I just think God, men are just such a mess.
Yes.
Males, if we didn't have women to contain us, we just spiral. We
what
just
is
spiral
that?
out.
What is that? Why is this?
Why is that us and not them?
Because we have that. It's the testosterone, and the drive, and how that drives us crazy, and then if we have any psychological wrinkles that get into the mix, we just spiral.
Should we just eliminate testosterone from your bodies? Would that help?
That wouldn't be
we need women more. I don't want to give women this responsibility, though. It's not your responsibility.
It's not my job.
Do it.
I'm going to say less guys like that guy. We need to be. Put it back on us. We need to be more. Pay attention to our female compatriots. Really pay attention. I know, Tom, it's rough. I know it's rough. I know it's tough.
Be more cognizant of your impulses.
But just know that they're that women have maybe a little better brain in that sense of not spiraling, and let that brain contain you.
Impulse control.
Yeah,
Jesus
a lot of guys
Christ.
don't have it.
We spiral.
And here's the other.
You guys are murderers and shit.
All the like most, I should say, not all, but most of like the sexual charges, the deviance, all the fetishes, they're like all men centric and geared.
Yeah,
so, but one of them, I feel like most of them, I go, oh, I get it. Like that makes you come, right? For most of them,
yes.
But the one that I was like, this one's kind of an interesting psychological factor to it is financial domination. This is where a guy.
I thought you were going to say like bug crushing with heels or something.
No, because even then I go, I guess.
That makes you come. Right.
Yeah,
but this is the one where the guy goes, where the girl, the dominant person goes, send me $60 so I can
I've heard of this.
Get lunch or whatever, and then the guy does it, and it's like, like she's controlling me, and I'm giving her my money. But I feel like what thrill would that provide for a man, right? Like, why would you want to? You basically are paying for nothing. You don't get anything in return.
Yeah, that's part of the
thing.
Yeah,
it just feels like such a. I don't know.
I got to think about it.
It's enraging.
It's enraging you.
Yeah.
And I can understand that.
I feel like yelling at someone that like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I know it's so, but they want the feeling of being dominated, and you can't do that unless you're submitting,
like really submissive.
It's a symbolic submission. It's a piece. It's an offering to the dominant one. It's almost like the way people in my head. I'm having these strange experiences today where I'm getting images and things, but I'm imagining people like, bringing fruit to the god and, supplicating themselves to that. It's some weird impulse that's gone sexual in the man because everything goes sexual in males, right?
Right.
I mean, all the cool, decent impulses.
The cool guys.
Well, the cool guys do this, but the simple, decent impulses that humans have, men will take and attach sexual material to it and just trash it.
God, it's so disturbing. Yes. You guys are the worst. May I ask you one thing about one of our employees, Ennie? He's not here today, but we discovered that Ennie only goes BM. He makes a brown maybe once a week at best.
Ooh, good for him.
And he's a thin dude.
He's
Does
thin.
he eat very much?
He eats a lot of garbage, he said. Very thin, like, lean
tall,
guy.
long and lean.
Yeah. And doesn't really exercise, but I said, like, what do you eat? And not a lot of fruits. He's not here. That's the worst. I wish he was here.
I'm trying to see if he works on my show or not.
Does he work on your show?
Those are my guys.
I think you've met him before.
Okay, well, you three are who I think of as our show.
These constantly shit. These three are.
Yeah, these guys have no problem shitting. But Ennie, I go like, when was the last time you shit? He's like, well, not today, not yesterday.
Okay, well, people get very worked up about their shits, right?
Yeah.
Some people are like, I have to shit 3 times a day. I have to shit every. Reality is, you could deal with every 3 days.
Really?
Yeah. And that's almost once a week, right? If you really sort of.
But he's going 5-7 days. He says
that's a little rough.
And then he says, "I go, are you uncomfortable in those 5 or 7? Nope, don't feel an urge. I'm not. He's not like feeling the tug and then ignoring it.
Yeah.
And he says when he does go, it's a lot. Like he's making up for lost time. Okay. So is that okay then?
It's okay. I mean, you get people are weird about their colons. Colon, the inside of the colon is outside your body. It is not in your body. It is
outside of the colon. Say it again.
The lumen, the tube down which the brown goes, is outside your body.
I don't understand.
Your GI system is a tube from your mouth to your anus.
Right.
With the tube is outside your body. It's not inside your body.
How is it outside your body?
It's a tube, and everything inside the tube is not.
It's not. Yeah, it's like separate from all the other.
I see. It's not okay.
It's within the tube is within your body.
I understand.
But
I see
the
what you're saying.
contents of the tube are connected to the outside world. How about that?
Okay.
And whatever sits in there, in the colon particularly, the colon is designed essentially just to remove water, and whatever sits there is just drying out.
Getting hard, and that's how you get constipated.
Now there are issues around the biome, what bacteria live in there, and this is a very complicated area that people are studying, but it's not clear that anything in and around those bacteria make any damn difference. It's, in other words, if he has a normally functioning gut, a normally good biome, it sits there for a couple of days, it's designed to keep that sitting there for a period of time while it just takes the water out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why the idea of these enemas and stuff is so bizarre.
Oh, I know. And I don't believe it detoxifying.
What does that mean? What does detox mean?
Yeah, it's horseshit.
Here's what I do. Give me a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me that one right there. So here's what I say to everyone with toxins, that they're toxins.
You need a pen?
Nope. I mean, you have just write down the chemical formula of one of the toxins. Just one.
No.
Just one of the toxins that are being removed. Right. Nobody knows what.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's just some weird concept that humans have.
How come when you pee, you can't control your farts, and it's embarrassing? You're at the urinal.
Well, it's harder if you're a female, right? Because you're sitting down and all the pressure there, everything
Especially
is relaxing.
When you're pregnant, forget it. Yeah, you just.
Men, we kind of learn to we sort of have to push a little bit to get it to go, right? Mm-hmm. But we know we need to do it there because that's the appropriate place to do it in case we save one in the chamber for later. We don't. But Tom may want to share it with you as he often
he shares it.
Does, but the average guy will push a little bit. There's a relaxation of the pelvic floor that makes it a little bit more easy.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you, as a prostatectomy patient, it was a little weird. That was the one weird thing that was a little weird. There was a little disconnect between evacuating the bladder and trying to figure out what to do with the backside.
Really?
It just wasn't coordinated normally.
You mean you couldn't fart and pee?
It just felt different. It was like hard to like.
Was it harder to control?
It felt like maybe something else was going to be released.
Brown.
Yeah, like brown was going to come, but it didn't. Navigating a fart was like too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. That's neurology's changing.
After I
had
had
take an organ out of your body and things change.
Catastrophic. I imagine
it's not catastrophic.
It's disastrous.
I'm a cool dude.
I'm saying. So, because after my I had 2 episiotomies, one for each kid, and I sharded a lot after the second one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, whew, I better go now.
So did you have a 3rd degree tear? They go all the way to your anus?
Oh, they cut
all the way,
the whole way, bro.
Was the child big?
Have you seen my husband?
How
and his head?
How big?
No. They told me, Ellis, they go, there's no way that baby's head is going to come out of you because you're narrow and the baby's head.
Oh yeah,
he's
got a big head. He got a big dome.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what they were preparing for. Because if she tears it, if it tears without being cut, it messes everything up. It's really hard to repair it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's the muscle tears. This way they can open it without getting through the muscle and everything.
It's good now.
Even though the muscles are a little lax afterwards, that's why you're sharding.
Well, not anymore. I haven't sharded, but every now and then when I cough, I still pee a little.
Enjoy having had pregnancies and vaginal delivery.
Yeah.
That's going to get worse.
Really? Neato. Is there anything I can do?
It's called stress urinary incontinence. Kegels are helpful.
I do them
but
right
you
now.
have to do them religiously.
I'm looking at you and doing
religiously.
Them right now. Hi, Jeans. Did you like that highlight? Well, you can watch an entire episode here or more highlights here. But definitely subscribe here. That way you can, get the latest videos as they drop. For real, 4 strokes.